Makyam, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. The honors to the elder apostles of great Millstone, who teach and rule well. And Shalom to the sincere Akim's pronounced true of sincerity. Shalom. In this lesson, which is going to be a smaller lesson, might be a quick hit. I don't know. See where the Spirit leads me. But in this lesson, I want to talk about something that happened to me yesterday at the job. After that I made the video that I did during my lunch break. Because every time when I make a video, I make a small prayer and ask the Most High to put His Holy Spirit upon me to make the video edifying and to put His words in my mouth and to be spoken, and that it should not be my own words, that are spoken, but His. And every time that I make a video, well, not every time, but a lot of the times when I make the video afterwards, I'm like doubting and, not being sure whether the video is good, and I was meditating upon that, for a while after I made the video, and I was like, man, maybe I should just do the video over, and then I already had in my mind, like, I want to do it like this and this and this and this and this. Meanwhile, I asked the Most High to put His words in my mouth during the prayer. So what happened during the job when I was busy? Some of y'all might know that I'm an order picker, and I pick the orders, to put in the containers for the supermarkets. And I was in aisle 26, which contains these basically these cleaning products for for your laundry. So I picked up a box and I was thinking about the video, and the products fell from fell out of the package. The bottles fell out of the package, and I was like, man, the Most High is telling me, like, hey, just shut up, man. Just shut up. Stop thinking like that, man. You gotta really stop doing the things that you're doing in your mind. Overthinking and things like that. So I was meditating upon what happened, and then I realized, like, hey, the Most High is telling me, like, the video is just good. So what I did later on the day, before I went to bed, I watched the video, and then I watched it, and I was like, damn, was that me speaking? The video is just flowing, like everything is flowing in the motion that it's supposed to flow it, But once you're sitting there making the video, you'll be like, man, you're saying things, you're doing things, and it doesn't really make sense, and it's like not going smooth. But once you watch it, the people that watch it, they'll have no clue what's going on behind that camera, And that's why I want to go to Mark chapter 11, verse 24, where it says, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. And what do I pray every time before I make a video? For the Most High to put His Holy Spirit upon me to make this video edifying, but also put His words in my mouth that need to be spoken. Which means that the video that I made, at that certain time, that's the video that the Most High wants me to bring out. So there's no need for me to redo the video. And the Most High showed me that very clearly yesterday at the job as well, by having the products basically fall from the package, on the floor. So this is something that the newer brothers that come into the faith, should meditate upon themselves as well, because everybody has this portion being given by Bahasham Rawchaa. And for me, one of the struggles that I'm dealing with is insecurity, and doubt about myself and things like that. But the Most High, Lord willing, He's building me up slowly but surely, so that the doubt is being taken away, which, is also something that I pray for. You see? So that's Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. That's a very important thing for us to remember, because concerning this video, concerning the topic, like making videos and asking the Most High to put His words in your mouth. You know, these were things that were said unto certain prophets as well back in the days. You know, the first one that I want to grab is Moses. You know, because Moses was being chosen by the Most High, Yahawashi, to do His work for Him and to speak unto the children of Israel. But Moses, he didn't think highly of himself neither. He was a very humble and meek man. You know. So this is let me see. I'm gonna start off. This is Exodus chapter 4, verse 10. And Moses said unto the Lord Yahawah, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto the servant, but I am slow of speech and slow of tongue. So Moses, he actually didn't want to speak unto the children of Israel because, you know, he was raised as an Egyptian, so he was very well educated in the Egyptian ways. So his Hebrew tongue, his skills concerning speaking Hebrew were not on a level that he felt comfortable himself to speak unto the children of Israel. You know, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but also those who were scattered among the heathen nations that might look like the heathen nations, but the name does go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob according to the father's seed line in this day and age. You see, so he himself said, but I'm slow of speech and of a slow tongue. You know, he didn't think himself that he was able to do the work for the Most High. But this is what the Most High said unto Moses, verse 11. And the Lord Yahawah said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth? Or who maketh the dumb, or the deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord Yahawah? Verse 12. Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. So the Most High said unto Moses that he's going to be with his mouth. He's gonna be with him, and he's gonna help him say those things that need to be said and spoken. You know. So eventually Moses, he would speak unto Aaron, and Aaron would speak unto the children of Israel. But the point is that the Most High promised Moses that he's going to be with his mouth, and he's going to teach him what he shall say. You know, this is the same thing that will happen with us in this truth. You know, we need to firmly believe that the Most High is going to be with us when we speak the words of Bahasham Yahawashi, because we are the mouthpieces of the Most High. You know, we're doing His will and His bidding upon the earth. You know, proclaiming the downfall of this wicked kingdom. You know, saying that our nation is going to be the next one in rulership. You know, we're speaking the prophecies that are unfolding right in front of our eyes. You know, and we're being taught by the Most High Himself as well. You know, He's guiding our steps on a daily basis. He's guiding our steps, you know, to watch certain videos, to see certain breakdowns, to get the understanding of the breakdowns. You know, how much more will He also be with our mouth to speak the right words that need to be spoken according to the doctrine, you know, of the elder apostles of great Millstone on down. You know, we need to firmly believe those things. This is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse starting at verse 4. The word of the Lord Yahawah came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the belly I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So this is the Most High speaking unto Jeremiah and telling him, you know, hey, I already knew you before you were even in the womb. You know, I created thee, I sanctified thee, and I made thee a prophet unto the nations. Verse 6, Then said I, Ah, Lord, Yahawah, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. So Jeremiah replied, like, I'm not able to do these things, but I'm just a child. I'm not, you know. How can I do these things that you're telling me that you ordained me to do? Verse 7, but the Lord Yahawah said unto me, say not, I am a child. For thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee thou shalt speak. So the Most High told him, like, I'm gonna make you know what you're gonna speak and tell, when you need to be speaking. Verse 8, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, said the Lord Yahawah. You see, so also over here, the Most High promised Jeremiah that he's going to be with him, because he ordained him to be a prophet. He's going to do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, which is being a prophet and speak unto the people. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 20. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. You see, so when we make the videos, it's not us speaking. And we need to remember those things. We need to remember that it's the Most High speaking through us. The words that He wants to speak. Because we're not in control. The Most High is in control. He's omnipotent. He's all power. He's omnipotent. So this is Matthew chapter 10 verse 20 again. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Remember this. It's the Most High that's speaking through you. The message that needs to be delivered. So concerning this lesson, I got a small rebuke yesterday at the job. I got a small rebuke. Well, small correction better, because rebuke is harsh and sharp, but correction is more light. The Most High, He basically, snapped my fingers like, hey, don't be thinking like that, man, because, it was not your words that were being spoken. I put those words in your mouth to speak unto the people. We need to remember these things, man. We need to remember that the Most High was with Moses. He was with Jeremiah. He was with Ezekiel. He was with Amos. He was with King David. He was with all the prophets, that have been before us. So He's going to be with us as well to speak the words that need to be spoken. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying, and I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of great Millstone who teach and rule well, and shalom to the sincere Akyams, burnish truth and sincerity. Shalom.